A Central Texas couple just returned home from helping with the search and rescue mission in the Texas Hill Country following the deadly flooding. Kerrville's founder Gary Heavin and his wife Diane of Gatesville flew their helicopter on the mission. Julie Hayes talked with them and has more.
Gary and Diane Heavin are no strangers to this type of work. When there is a need for help by the air, they often respond. Last time it was in North Carolina, this time in our own backyard. Gary and Diane took their helicopter with a well-organized group out of North Carolina called Operation Hilo. Gary is a longtime pilot. The couple spent the last few days in Burnet County, about an hour away from Kerrville, which of course is where Camp Mystic is located. Gary was instrumental in establishing safe landing spots for 6 privately owned helicopters. He flew out local officials to look at roads and establish which ones needed to be repaired. He also dropped off different teams to various spots. That included dropping the National Guard off to dig up this vehicle found that was belonging to a fire chief that remains missing. Here's Gary talking more about the mission.
Everybody's been hearing about Kerrville, but Burnet County was hard hit also. There were approximately 10 people that were lost, and for the last 2 days we've been working with rescuers from the National Guard, the fire department, the police department, and volunteers. The areas that we were searching were cut off from any roads. The roads had all washed out. So I volunteered along with 5 or 6 other helicopters, and we spent the 2 days transporting people back and forth, looking for the lost. It was tough. There's a couple of very interesting stories. There's a fire chief that is still missing. We found a couple other people that unfortunately didn't make it. So, tough thing right here in our backyard. Probably the saddest part of the weekend was that a 17-year-old girl was washed out of her car. The rest of her family members made it out. But yesterday, I took the father and the younger brother in the helicopter searching the creek that she was lost on. Amazing people to be able to participate in that. I was honored to be part of it. Unfortunately, a little earlier this afternoon, they found the 17-year-old girl's body.
Gary said in the midst of one of the saddest tragedies, the best in humankind emerged.
One of the positive things about this event is humanity. You know, communities, the local people showed up ready to help. And it was really tough conditions out there. These people on the ground were going through the debris on the side of the creeks, looking for any signs of life. So many volunteers, so many people gave their time and came together for their community. That is something that we can all be proud of.
That is something we can definitely be proud of. The Havins would like to thank Faith Academy in Marble Falls, a school which opened up their facilities for the search and rescue operations. They are also very grateful to Spicewood Airport that donated all the gas to any helicopters on the mission. In their words, it's great examples of others stepping up and coming together. Reporting in the studio, I'm Julie Hayes.